Did Satan want to see Jesus hanging on the cross? You know, I saw a movie a while ago, and it kind of looked like Satan wanted to see Jesus hang on the cross. It was kind of implicated. I'm not really sure. He was kind of like this dark figure in the crowd and that sort of thing. So, but did he want Jesus on the cross? Well, I don't know, you know, because in Matthew we read about Jesus casting out demons, right? And the demons basically say to him, you know, are you going to torment us before the time? In other words, they know there is an appointed time when they are going to be dispensed of, and they're going to suffer their judgment. In Revelation, we read kind of the same thing where, you know, God just wipes out Satan and all his dark forces all at once, just like, wow, all at once. There you go. So, yeah, I think they understand, you know, all the dark forces understand that there will be a day when God just eliminates them. So the question is, does he want to see Jesus on the cross? So we know that Satan tried to thwart God's plan by tempting Jesus in the desert, right? So, you know, just commit yourself to me is basically what he's saying. In other words, give up on your father. And Jesus just tells him, don't you know anything? You know, it's written. You know, you know what's written. You know the reality of this. This is not going to happen. And so in one sense, no, I don't think that Satan wanted to see Jesus on the cross because the resurrection of Jesus smashes the power of his power. It smashes his power of sin and death. It takes that power away from him. But even if he wasn't aware of God's plan, he might have been content to see Jesus hang on the cross, like maybe he got a win or something. But when the Holy Spirit comes and Jesus ascends into heaven and Jesus is resurrected, he had to know that his time was done. God took away his power of sin hanging over mankind, and eventually even death will be done away with. So it's possible that he wanted to see Jesus on the cross. But even if that was true, he had to be very upset about the outcome. Think about it. See you later.